Well, I think Spain is going through difficult times regarding the freedom of press, but I think the biggest threat would be reporting on the street, because there's been a couple of laws that have been passed recently, and another one which has been going through Parliament, the known as GARC law, that restrict and limitate the freedom of the journalist to report from the street, understanding the street as covering a protest. Spain has been through difficult times. There's been a lot of protests on the street, and then journalists have been having difficulties when the police were when they were clashing police and protesters, and the government hasn't been helpful at all. No, not at all. It's very difficult to arrange an interview with a senior officer of the public administration in Spain. It is possible to see the difference now that in Spain it's the elections are coming, and then now you can see that politicians are starting to talk to the press. But for the last 3 years, hasn't been like that at all. It is very difficult, and for example, especially in the Prime Minister case, I don't even remember when was the last time he has been not just an interview, but in a press conference asking the questions of the journalists. The biggest difference, I think, it would be, it is the how aggressive the British press is, and I see this as a good point, because in the interviews, British journalists, they pressure a lot the interviewers, the interviewees, and it's something that is not that common in Spain. In Spain, it's hard to find a journalist who repeat the question when the politician doesn't address it, and I think that's a good quality of the British press that hard to find in Spain. Well, I guess it will improve some things, but in a very small scale. I think still, comparing it to the British case again, here it is possible to find official data on pretty much everything. It is hard as well. It's a long process, but it is something that is not. We don't have the chance to do that in Spain. Things will improve a little bit, but it doesn't gonna be. It is not a turning point.